There are 6 listening stages in English. If you know your stage, you will know exactly how to improve. You understand different accents, fast speech, idioms, slangs, the cultural references, everything. So, how to get to this stage? Let me give you another example. That's interesting. The literal meaning is something is interesting, but the implied meaning, according to the context and according to the tones, are the first one is hearing. You hear the sounds, but they don't make sense. Many words sound too fast or blend together. So you feel like English is too fast. I can't separate one word from another, and everything sounds like one long sentence. The reason for this is your brain hasn't learned the English sounds pattern yet. So, how to improve this listening skill? First, listen to slow English and also listen only for 5 to 10 minutes. Second, read the transcript while listening. Third, replay the same audio for several times. You can use the resources like BBC Learning English or short stories in English for beginners. Wait a second. The second stage is recognizing. You start recognizing familiar words and phrases. You catch greetings and numbers and everyday expressions. So, what it feels like, I know many words, but I still don't understand the sentence. You catch keywords but miss the message. So, why this happens? You know vocabulary, but you haven't learned how words connect in natural speech. How to improve? Practice chunk listening. Listen in phrases, not word by word. Learn common expressions, start to use it in your conversations, and also use dictation method or dictation exercise. So in dictation exercise, you listen the conversation and you start to write it in a note. You can use resources like English with Lucy or Easy English, which is street interviews. The third stage is understanding. You understand the main idea of what is being said. You don't know every word, but you follow conversation. What it feels like, you understand almost everything, but fast speakers and different accents still confuse you. Why this happens? Because you're not exposed to different speaking styles. How to improve this? Watch interviews, listen to different English accents, practice shadowing. Best resources can be you can watch podcasts, you can watch talk shows, and watch interviews with native speakers. Hang on a sec. Okay, the fourth one is interpreting. You understand the speaker's emotion, tone, humor, and intentions. You can understand the implied meanings, not just the literal words. For example, it's getting late. The literal meaning is it's becoming late, but the implied meaning, it changes according to the context. Sometimes it gives meaning like we should leave now. Sometimes it's like let's end the meeting. Sometimes it gives a meaning it's time to go home. It's like let's go. That is the meaning. Let me give you another example. That's interesting. The literal meaning is something is interesting, but the implied meaning, according to the context and according to the tones, are I don't really like it, that's a strange idea, oh, I doubt you, and I'm not convinced. For example, your friend says, I'm going to quit my job tomorrow without any other job lined up, and you have a doubt about it, and your response is, that's interesting. So these kind of meanings come from the tone, facial expression, the context, and the culture. And it won't give the exact meaning from the dictionary words. That's why reaching this listening stage is such a big milestone. Now, the fifth one, responding. Here, you listen and reply naturally without translating in your mind. The conversations begin to feel like more automatic. So, what it feels like being in this stage of listening? First, you don't translate in your head anymore. Second, you understand jokes and emotions. Third, the movies become enjoyable. Why this happens? Because your brain processes English directly. How to get to this stage? Listen every day. Watch movies without subtitles and join real conversations. Best resources can be Netflix series, Spotify podcasts, and audiobooks. Coming to the last stage, that is advanced listening. It is near native like listening. You understand different accents, fast speech, idioms, slangs, the cultural references, everything. You can follow podcasts, movies, debates, and native conversations with little effort. So, what it feels like being in this stage? You understand almost everything. Different accents rarely stop you. You notice humor and cultural references. So, how to get to this stage? Number one, keep exposing yourself to different kinds of or different styles of English, means diverse English. Second one is debate and interact with native speakers. Third one is consume content from different countries, but in English. Best resources can be long term podcasts, live discussions, news, documentations, and lectures. So, which listening stage are you in right now? Remember, there is nothing wrong with being at stage 1 or stage 2 because every fluent English speaker started somewhere. The key is to keep listening and move one stage at a time. So comment your stage down below in the comment and let's grow together. By the way, my name is Sharmi, and if this video is useful, subscribe to my channel, click the bell icon, and if you like this video, hit the thumbs up. I will meet with another video. Until then, bye.